So fresh green light is that moment when the light turns from red to green. And in many ways that means it symbolizes that you're free to move, you're free to drive, move forward. It's also one of the most dangerous times when you're driving because 1/3 of all accidents take place at intersections. And you hear people talk about always wait a second at that green light before you go forward. So the idea was it's fresh green light is moving forward but with caution, and that's really what we hope our students do.
My husband and I actually come out of the marketing world, and in the course of doing some research for one of our clients, I became aware of kind of the desperate state of teen driving in this country. The fact that more children, teenagers, are killed in car crashes than are killed by disease or by crime or by drugs. And part of that is because of the state of the driver education system in this country. At best, it's poor. We put our son through both a high school program as well as commercially available program, and at the end of the day, we were disappointed at the outcome. So we decided this is something we feel passionate about. Why don't we do something about it? And we wanted to give our other children, as well as the children in our community, a better approach.
Driving is one of the most serious activities that we could participate in as an adult or as a teenager. So staying focused, not being distracted, and paying attention to what you see in front of you, what's happening around you. It really is focus. It's about focusing on the road and focusing on not only your behavior, but the behavior of the people around you.
Today, 16 parents will get that phone call that you hope you will never, ever get, which is the call to say your child has been killed in a car accident. I mean, it's an epidemic that if a disease or a product was killing our kids at this rate, there's nothing we as a society wouldn't do to try to stop it. And yet it goes pretty much on as an accepted reality because we believe as Americans that driving is a right, not a privilege. And we think we can do some things to help those numbers go down, basically, because so many of those who are killed or injured in accidents, those things could have been avoided if they had been trained better.
So for the teens, we have two programs that both consist of the same 4 building blocks and learning environments. The first is using a simulator. So before the kids get out into a car, they do have to spend hours in the simulator. Simulators give them a chance to ease into the idea of driving in a safe, obviously very safe environment, and allows them to get comfortable with the skills that they need to drive the car. There's 3 parts of the lesson. There's an overview, which is a video that shows them what they're going to do. They have a practice drive, which they can do as many times as they want, and then they do an assessment drive. And then after every lesson, we get a printout, we get a report that shows how they've done. And they can't move on to the next lesson until they've passed that first lesson. We also have a number of adults who are coming to us, a lot moving from the city who may not drive. So we have adult programs for new drivers. We have adult programs for people who just need a little touch-up or maybe haven't been driving for a couple of years. We have a program for expats. We have a lot of expats moving into our community, so we help them navigate the New York DMV requirements to get their New York State driver's license. And we also have a very thoughtful and innovative program for seniors.
We've incorporated our classroom with the latest state-of-the-art technology, smartboard technology, smart response keypads so we can create interactivity. And our 5-hour program is fun, and it's interactive, and it's engaging and relevant.
We have sedan and SUVs because we want kids to learn on different kinds of cars. We also want to be kind to the environment because we are going to be driving, and luckily in Rye and the surrounding areas, thankfully the speed limit in Rye is 30 miles an hour on most roads, and so we're able to really take advantage of the hybrid cars and the battery technology. We've also equipped the cars with in-car cameras for security as well as for safety and learning moments that we can use with our students. And each of our behind-the-wheel instructors either has significant driving instruction experience or has teaching experience.
And I like to say we're going to be one of mom's best friends in this community because we've built a lot of features into the program that make it easy and convenient for moms to get involved and to participate, moms and dads, I should say. First, all of our lessons are scheduled online. So you don't have to call up and talk to anybody. You can go right on your computer, go on to our student campus and sign up for lessons. Lessons can happen whenever it's convenient for the student. They don't have to happen at the same time every week. We pick up and drop off students at home, work, school, any location within a 5-mile radius of our facility. We actually help parents stay involved in the program, which is very critical. Parent involvement is probably the most important thing in making the program successful. We email parents after each lesson, give them a kind of a progress report on how the student's doing, and also provide them with a practice guide and a suggested route map so that they know how they can get involved in behind the wheel practice. And finally, we even schedule and take students to and from the DMV road tests.
So we're located at 275 Purchase Street in Rye, so please feel free to stop in. You can call us at 921-8888 or visit our website, which is freshgreenlight.com.
It's a different kind of experience, I think, than anything else that's out there right now.